What up guys, it is Grass here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a deck list. Now it's a deck list that I've been working on for a few weeks now, and it's come along really well. It is a Feraligatr Kyurem EX variant, and it's pretty good if I do say so myself. Without further ado, let's get started. For energies, keep that simple. Let's move these guys out of the way for a little bit. Energies, you got 10 water energy. I'm not going to show you all those, but I promise you there are 10 water energy here. And then you run 2 DCE to really help Kyurem and another Pokemon in this deck. One of those is reverse. And then for trainers, you got right here, my phone's vibrating away. We got 2 Super Rod, 2 Switch. I chose these Switch because it got Turtwig on it. 2 Rare Candy, 2 Level Ball, 2 Pokemon Catcher, 3 Junk Arm, which is a great card, especially in this deck, and 3 Pokemon Communication, which is also another really good card. For supporters, I run 1 Fisherman, 2 Salon, which is a really good supporter in this deck, 3 Pokemon Collector, which is really all that's needed. 3 N, right here, 1, 2, 3. And then 4 Professor Oak's New Theory, which is probably one of the best shuffle and draw supporters right now. I prefer it over Juniper, definitely. And then for Pokemon, we have 1 Cleffa, 1 Kyurem, who hopefully you can start glaciating for a few turns before this gets knocked out. And then these cards are going to amaze you, like, you're not going to believe what I pulled. They're really pretty. I got 3 Kyurem EX. Nah, these are just placeholders, obviously, but I am looking for Kyurem EX. I prefer the full art versions, honestly, because they're awesome looking. I will trade nicely for those, but I will also trade for the regular Kyurem EX. I won't trade too much for those. I will trade maybe a couple primes or so, because they are coming out in tins in less than a month. But definitely looking for Kyurem EX, so hit me up if you got any. And then this card, when I pulled this card, tears were brought to my eyes. It was just beautiful. Look at that Mewtwo EX. It's so pretty. No, but seriously, I'm looking for a Mewtwo EX as well. Looking for a couple of those. And then an interesting tech in this deck that I use 2 Vanillite, 1 Vanillish, and then here's a tech. We got 2 Vanillux. Slippery Souls is an amazing ability, especially in this deck with a high retreat cost, with 2 high retreat cost Pokemon. Really like this card, and it works really well for status problems, and of course, if you can't retreat, it just works really well. And then I got 3 the main components in this deck. We got 3 Totodile, 2 Croconaw, and then 3 Feraligatr, who you want to get set up as fast as possible so you can start rain dancing away and powering up Kyurem and Kyurem EX. Now ideally you'd want to start glaciating for a few turns, pile on the damage on the Pokemon, maybe take out some Tynamos or Cleffas if they have them on the bench even, and then eventually get out, where did he go? Get out this amazing looking Kyurem EX. Frozen Wings is a really good attack in a special energy dominated format, so this would work really well. And Hell Blizzard isn't too bad of an attack either for DCE and 2 water energies. You can do 120. I mean, you can use Hell Blizzard next turn, but it's still a very good attack, especially when you can power it up so quickly with Feraligatr. And then of course Mewtwo EX is just another Mewtwo counter, and the rest should be self-explanatory. Now a few interesting ideas for this deck that you might possibly tech in. Perhaps using a Juniper. I prefer not to, but Juniper is not a bad card at all by any means. Maybe you can take a Pont out and replace it. Another Salon, which isn't necessary, but if you're really into energy acceleration, then why not? Maybe taking out a Super Rod for another Rare Candy to help you set up that Feraligatr and Vanillux faster. But remember, Feraligatr takes priority over Vanillux in this deck for sure. Perhaps taking out a Kyurem EX for a regular Kyurem, just in case that other Kyurem gets prized, or you know, you can't get it out fast enough. Maybe you can draw into a second one. and 3 Kyurem EX. It's not necessary, but it could be cut down to 2 and replaced for another Kyurem. And maybe you could add another couple water energy. I don't recommend it. It's really not needed with the super rods and fishermen you have. If you're running out of energy, you can just play one of those. And then another interesting tech for this deck would be a Seeker and Shaman from Unleashed combination. Now, if let's say your Kyurem EX is about to die, and it has 4 energy attached to it, but you've already spread damage with the regular Kyurem and Kyurem EX, of course, and you have a Feraligatr on the bench, you can use this Shaman Seeker combination to move the energy onto that Feraligatr and hopefully sacrifice that Kyurem EX, even though it means the opponent taking 2 prizes. But then you can just send out Feraligatr and Hydro Crunch away, which is a really underrated attack. It does 60 damage plus 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent. So you can see how effective that would be after a few Glaciates and then after attacking a little bit with Kyurem EX. And then the Seeker is for if you want to use Shaman EX again. Not Shaman EX, regular Shaman from Unleashed again. You just play the Seeker, pick it up, and then you can play it again. So yeah, guys, that is my current deck of choice. It is very, very cool. I really enjoy playing with it. I am looking for Kyurem EX and Mewtwo EX. If you have any, please let me know. Hopefully this helped you out, and if you guys want to see me do more deck reviews, let me know. I'm by no means a professional player. I just do this all for fun, as Pokemon should be. Because it's a really fun game to play. It's why I got into it in the first place. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know how you feel about this down below. Hopefully this maybe gave you some ideas about Kyurem EX. And, yeah. Let me know if you have Kyurem EX or Mewtwo EX, please. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Stay tuned for more videos. Peace.